coming no live. Yeah. Hi. So this is preaching what we practice, right? So a warm good evening to all of you who are watching, and let me check in my mobile too. As always, this is a cross-functional marketing, right? So when we are online here, the intimation has to be done in multiple areas, okay? So kindly stay connected with me. Right? So when we are online here, so let me mute myself and share it in my timeline. So today is Happy Teachers Day to all my teachers out there, okay? The greatest of all teachers is he or she who practice what they preach, okay? That is the topic of today. I think you can catch me live in my Facebook timeline too. So I don't know how many of you are watching me. Yes, it is there in my FB timeline also. So you can please very much connect with me, and so a warm good evening again. So, and a happy Teachers Day to all the teachers who have been a tiny to a major part in my journey, starting from my schooling, my NIT days, and then to my college days, and also all my bosses. So actually we should not deviate away from the topic. That makes a good teacher. So 7:30, I think today I started a minute or a second before. So the first is my gratitude to my spiritual guru Sri Karma Yogi, who is a born teacher according to his great genius devotee. So the one simple thing I love to share is punctuality today. Preach what you practice. Definitely I'm not preaching this because I am a very poor in on punctual timing. It means that out of 100% I shall fulfill 80%, 20% gap is always there. So I cannot tell myself I'm a punctual person. So the key is 6:1 is not 6, as I told you the last video. Even 1 minute and 1 second is not 6. That is called punctuality. Taking cue of this, before I touch the pivotal topic of preach what you practice, there are a few clues on that. And to all my trainees, I got an email, and when I spoke with a few of them, they were telling that why can't you always you address that you humble everything, and you always address the mentors, and why can't you start addressing the trainees who are very actively wanted to hear me. So to people of Abu Dhabi, I'm available for training at Corporate Friends for your small business culture. To your small cafe shops too, because none of an entrepreneur is low or high. He who is giving employment to others, that himself he qualifies as a great person, okay? So in that case, the first thing what we are going to highlight today is 6:1 is not 6. So be punctual. That is number one. And number two, if you go and take the car parking limits, you park the car and you take the counter for 2 hours of the parking, even the 2 hours 1 minute is not that 2 hours. So start following from there. And when you go, how many of you are following online ledgers? When we were in hospital, so there near the chairman room there will be online marker, so no one else including him can skip the timings, because when you enter, he himself used to swipe the electronic ID. So if you go peep in and the marker comes when you collect your salary, along with the salary they will give in the from the HR attendance slip, wherein it will show all the 30 days or 28 days or 24 working days excluding the holidays, what are all the timings you we have checked in. So if you have checked in 9 a.m. or 8:48 a.m. say sales officers in UAE start from 9 o'clock if I'm not wrong. certain retail offices start by 7 or 7:30 or 8, and government offices usually start by 7:30. So go and check your register. Start following from tomorrow that how many days have you checked in exactly by 9 or before 9. Just make a marker out of it, just a joke marker, because all of us are having mobile phones with updated apps. So in that, you kindly try to save in that everyday timings. Okay, if not everyday timings, end of the month before starting the fresh month. So if you have marked 20 days on time or before time, definitely you preach what you practice. Very simple. Okay, so start following from that. And if you want to go see a client, to all the beautiful managers watching out there, okay, highly qualified, goal oriented, intelligent managers, and you have lots of sense, right? Common sense, sales sense, everything. So how many client meetings do you channelize per month? And out of those meetings, for how many meetings you guys were on time? So just make a marker out of it. This is what, as a Teacher's Day, I want to just start this with the caption from my guru that 6-1 is not 6, which directly means that be punctual, be on time. Even for opening a cafe or a normal tea shop which you put on the roadside, they are also entrepreneurs according to me. I salute them. So if a office going person or a bachelor who's on a walk, or normally when we walk we go take a tea in that Lulu Mall, right? So like that, in Carrefour we go take a tea. So I'm covering all because I'm no party person, I'm a sales party person. So there what happens is, your tea stall wala who's exactly on 5:30 in the road is definitely a promising entrepreneur, because he knows his business. 5:30 to 6:30 maximum sales will be accomplished. This is what a punctuality can come into the picture. So today being Teacher's Day, I just want to start a teacher who is a born teacher. So he has taught many things to us, including punctuality. This is number one. And a few points about me. So I started as a teacher only. In my grade 11, I think if my brothers, both my brothers are watching, they know what I am, because I started taking tuitions from my grade 11 when I was in grade 11 to younger classes. So grade +1, +2, and by the time I was in my graduation, my house will be filled up in the evenings and the weekends with tuition students. So that is how I started my career. And only one tiny point I love to note is, because I'm a trainer, I'm introducing you like that, because sales is communication with people, products and markets. So before you start communicating with the markets and the products, we need a class communication with the people. So I started my training career or teaching career as a tuition teacher in my grade 11. And in my graduation also, there were a lot of tuition students. Once I start working, and I just channelize myself into the upper scale. So this is one point I want to highlight today. And so then how to accomplish the professional friends? We have to be punctual even at the personal friends. Okay, so very simple example, daily morning walk. If you are a person who starts to walk by 6:30 a.m., same like attendance register, how many days you are going to go for a shuttle, you are going to go for a football, cricket, basketball, badminton, whatnot. So what is the time you start? 6:30 means sharp 6:30. So that 6:30, how many days a month you are on practicing that punctuality? So from there, this preach what you practice starts. So from there, it starts in the personal life. Parking your car, cleaning your car on the same time, then ironing the dress. And today we plan to put a sky blue shirt with a dark blue pant or a black pant or whatever it is. Tomorrow when you are moved to the office, when you dress up for your office, if you follow the same plan, then you're a winner. My husband is a winner there. I am exactly parallel. I try to match up, but many times I fail. It's like celebrating small things. As I told, Varghese was a great teacher. I cannot forget that manager forever in my lifetime. That is one thing, because he is the person who taught me to organize things. Organization is a beautiful culture. Okay, every teacher should be a good organizer. mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and professionally. So that when you teach someone, you are just sharing, or you are just, if you give a bread for one time, you are satisfying his hunger for that one scale. If you teach him how to earn, you are just creating a person who can save his life and also support his family. That is how the teachers are made up of. And the second thing is, for practicing what we preach, the first alphabet in that curriculum is discipline. Because when you discipline your thoughts, when you discipline your actions, when you discipline your attitudes, when you discipline your plans, it leads to accomplishment. And as always, accomplishment is enjoyment, enjoyment is accomplishment, again from my guru. The third thing is, once the lazy thought arises, catch that thought and then put it into the action that has to be accomplished. If I am lazy, if I am not waking up by 6:30, my entire sales culture or my plan, my appointments is getting affected. So I have to practice myself on time. That is what is called practice, preach what you practice, right? And then I think these 2-3 points I just want to tell you. Then this preach, 1 minute more for 7:40. Okay, so this short crispies only is going to be effective than a lengthier conversations or trainings. So this preaching, what we practice, is the base of explaining the real product features into the selling platforms. See, it has to end in sales, because professionally we are salespeople. We train managers, we train markets, we get trained with market conditions, with people, etc., etc. So if you preach what you practice, starts from your daily walk, morning walk, signing your attendance culture, okay, wearing the pant and shirt or the trouser or the skirt which has been planned a day before. From there you started just following the culture of preach what you practice. So if you practice this on a constant basis, automatically, professionally, on field, you don't lie about the features of your product to your customer. If he's a simple customer, or he is a celebrity customer, he is a goal oriented customer, he is a future partner, he is a bank manager or a banker who is going to sponsor your business, from there the culture starts from the base. So this is for today. Preach what you practice. That makes the entire life beautiful. And before ending, as per the request of my trainees, I just want to train only one simple thing. See, the communication is a master key. Okay, so I am taking 2 more minutes more. So when you were on an office work and your child is keep on coming and disturbing you, said, sit there. Okay, that sit there was spoken to me from a very famous person. Okay, so that sit there contains care, concern, and saving the child from something unconscious dangers. But when you are into a corporate culture, or when you host a program, you receive a guest, how do you say, sir, kindly take the seat, ma'am. Please take the seat, ma'am. Welcome to our show. So that is the communication culture. And then when you are with your team, it's a friendly way of, come on, let us all sit together and discuss on the corporate platforms. So the same sitting or a same request to take your seat carries a different caricature of how do you reciprocate, how do you speak, how do you request. Okay, it's a syllable rather. How do you tell? It's a sales syllable. It is a body culture. It is a professional culture. It starts from home. Do you go and tell your father, sit there, or go sit there? I shout at my child, go sit there, don't disturb me. We all do, right? It's out of love and affection. Immediately after half an hour, we go convince them. We love them, we hug them. But you cannot go and hug an MD of a big company after using this harshness. So it starts, this preach what you practice is starting from the sit there. So thank you all for watching. So sit back and enjoy my next live on September 15th or 16th, because I am just upgrading my professional skill sets. So without any suspense, I am reopening again on September 15th this sales strategies from the sales school of Let's Sell Successfully. Happy Teachers Day and humble pranams and gratitude and namaskars to all the teachers who have been in my journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please support me by subscribing to Let's Sell Successfully, liking my page Let's Sell Successfully, raising questions. You can also share my views. You can also correct me if I'm wrong. Wish you all a pleasant evening. Catch you again on September 15th, same time, 7:30 local UAE time. Thanks all. Happy Teachers Day.